Hello, good afternoon, teacher.
So my name is Teacher Aljon. So it's nice to meet you today. And I have been teaching English for quite some time now. My hobbies are I like actually watching documentary shows and YouTube, food reviews, and travel destinations. How about you? What is your name?
My name is Anna, teacher.
Anna, what a nice name. So it's nice to meet you, Anna.
It's nice to meet you too, teacher.
Okay. And by the way, Anna, I would like also to know what are your hobbies? Can you share that?
My hobbies are reading books, watching movies, and swimming.
Wow. So you're a great swimmer?
Not really, teacher.
Okay. Well, that's quite interesting because I don't know how to swim. So good job for that.
Okay,
And
thank you.
okay, and you also like reading books. So do you like English books or is that a certain
Uh, I love
series?
I love to read Chinese book, teacher.
Oh, okay. So maybe someday you can also try reading English books.
Yes, teacher, I will.
Okay. And by the way, since it's our first meeting today, teacher is also interested to know why do you want to study English?
Because I want to improve my grammar and I want to know how to make a sentence, teacher.
Okay, so basically you wanted to improve with your grammar and you wanted to make sentences. Okay, well, that's a good plan. Sounds a good plan. As your teacher for today, don't worry, I'll be here to help you improve your English skills. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Before we move forward, I know that you can answer what I have been asking you, but I want to check if everything is okay. Can you see me clearly?
Yes.
And
Yes,
how about
teacher.
can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good then. So I think we are ready to start our lesson today. Let me share you my screen. Can you see this one?
Yes, teacher, I can see it.
Okay, so our lesson today, this is very interesting. This is all about food you like. Can you read it
Okay.
with me? Can you repeat it?
Uh, Would you like
Okay, can we say it? Food
food?
you like.
Food you like?
Great, very good. So let us see what is here in our lesson today. Check. Okay, so we will start with the warm up. We will also discuss food for breakfast. We will have a little bit of conversation and then we will discuss other topics. Then we will review the lesson today. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start. So these are the questions that we need to answer today. The first one is what did you eat for breakfast today?
Uh, just rice and eggs and hot dog.
Just rice and eggs and hot dogs. Okay. Well, do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. How about in make saying that in a complete sentence? We can say I eat rice, eggs, and hot dog. Do you see what I'm writing?
Yes, teacher, I can see it.
Okay, can you read that in a complete sentence, please?
I eat rice, eggs, and hot dog.
Very good. Okay, let's move on to the next question. What do you like eating fruit for breakfast? I know you didn't eat fruit earlier because you only eat rice, eggs, and hot dog, but what fruit do you like for breakfast?
I like banana, teacher.
Wow, I like banana. That's good. Okay. And the last question is it important to have breakfast? Why?
Uh, I think yes, it's important, but I don't know why, teacher.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you why. So,
Uh,
this is based on my experience. So, you need to eat breakfast because you need to prepare yourself for the long day ahead because you will be working, you will be going to school, so you need to have energy. That's why you need to eat breakfast in the morning.
oh, okay, right. I see.
So
Thank you,
what?
teacher.
You're welcome. So I suggest don't skip your meals, especially in the breakfast. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right, good. So do you have questions before we move to the next page?
No question.
Okay, let's move to the next page. Okay, so it's food for breakfast. So there are other questions again here that I think that is familiar to you. Let us check. Number one, what do you usually eat for breakfast? You said it
Uh,
earlier. Can you say it in a complete sentence again?
yeah. I like to eat rice, eggs, and hot dog for breakfast.
Very good. And number two, what do you think is a typical Chinese breakfast?
I think it's dumplings, teacher.
Okay, but do you eat that sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, good. And number three, do you know about Western breakfast?
Oh, yeah, because I love Western breakfast too. Coffee, bread, or maybe sandwich.
Okay, that's good. That's my favorite too. Actually, my breakfast earlier was just bread and coffee. So
Oh,
that's it. And the last question here, which kind of breakfast do you prefer, Western or Chinese?
I love Western breakfast, teacher.
Oh, okay. Don't you like to eat noodles during breakfast?
I only love eating noodles if it is raining.
Okay, okay. Well, I think that's the appropriate food when it's raining because I can't really eat noodles when it's really hot because the weather's so hot and then you're eating a hot food, then that's not appropriate. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So, good job in answering the questions here. So, you were able to answer all of the questions, and it's good. You're answering that in complete sentence. Okay, do you have a question before we move to the next page?
No more question, teacher.
Okay, let's check the next page. Okay, so we have some vocabulary words here
Mm-hmm.
that is all about Chinese foods and the Western foods. Okay, let's read the first word here.
Stem bread.
Okay, we say steamed bread.
Steamed bread.
Good, you got it. Next, can you try to read this one?
Rice fureds.
Okay, you say rice porridge.
Rice
Porridge.
porridge.
Okay, good. Next, this this is what you eat earlier.
Yes, boiled eggs.
Okay, very good. Got it. Now let's move to the Western food. The first word.
Sandwich.
Very good. Next.
Coffee.
Very good. And the last one.
Fried eggs.
Good job. Okay, let's review these two words. This one.
Steamed bread.
Very good. And the next one.
Rice porridge.
Okay, very good. Good job. So always remember um these food belong to this three groups belong to the Chinese food, and
Mm-hmm.
these three food belong to the Western foods. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Do you have a question?
I want to know how to make a sentence, teacher, using these words. Can you help me?
Well, that's a good question. Okay, let's start with where do you want to start?
Rice porridge.
Okay. So, do you have a sentence in mind so that I can correct it, or would you like me to give an example?
Can you give me an example first?
Okay, let me write it here. Just tell me if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it, teacher.
Okay.
I like to eat rice porridge. Oh, okay, all right. On rainy days. I
Okay.
like to eat rice porridge on rainy days.
Yeah, that's it. So instead of having noodles, you can also have rice porridge on rainy
Yeah.
days.
Yes, yes, that's a good idea. Let me try to make one, teacher.
Oh, go, go.
I would like to eat rice porridge today.
To
Is that
eat
correct?
rice porridge. Yeah, that is correct. I would like to eat rice porridge today.
Okay, that's good.
Good job.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So, what else? Do you
I
have?
think that's it, teacher.
Okay, great. So, I think we can move to the next page.
Okay, so we will stop here,
Okay.
and thank you very much for your time. So I will send the recording to our Chinese manager, and then I will update you with the result. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.